Petite Rouge, a Cajun Red Riding Hood by Mark Artell, illustrated by Jim Harris. Back in the swamp where that Spanish moss grow, I heard me a story from long time ago. In a little old house that been built out of wood, lived a girl people called Petite Rouge Riding Hood. One day when her grandmère came down with the flu, Petite Rouge mama told her what she got to do. Take her this gumbo and 3 or 2 sweater and some of this boudin gonna make her feel better. You can take the pirogue with that big long push pole. Then there's just one more thing that you need to be told. Don't stop in the swamp. Don't you stop on the way, 'cause the swamp's full of gators, share. That's where they stay. So you take that cat in the pirogue with you and bring yourself home just as soon as you're through. Petite Rouge take that food and her cat Cajun too, then jump in that pirogue like she told to do. Mama wave adieu, and Cajun he wave back as he float through the swamp where the water look black. They don't be gone long when they see by a stump a big long green log that got plenty of bump. That log it come close to the pirogue and say, "Now what you two doing out here, s'il vous plaît?" It was Claude, that old gator. Petite Rouge got a hunch that old Claude thinking he'd like to have her for lunch. "We taking this food to my grandma's," she say, "and I got me this pole, so you get out the way." "Pardon, mademoiselle, I don't mean to be rude. I just thinking that maybe you share some you food. A taste of that boudin or shrimp etouffee. That's all that I want. Then I get out the way." Petite Rouge raised that pole way up high in the air, and she look at old Claude and she give him a stare. "I'm counting to 3, and if you still there, this pole gonna hit you where you part your hair." And when she say 1, old Claude back out the way. He know that the girl sure enough mean what she say. Then little Petite Rouge push that pirogue again, and old Claude close his eyes, and old Claude start to grin. "I got an idea, and I know what to do. I'll get me that food and that little girl too." Dat gator swim fast, and then quick as dem mouse, he up on the porch of grandma's old house. He open the door and then stick in his head, and then he see grandma asleep in the bed. He try to tiptoe so she don't hear no sound, but his tail bump the shelf and 2 cups fall down. When they hit the floor, crash! It break both them cups, and grandma she hear it, and grandma wake up. "Sacré!" she exclaimed. "I know this ain't right." Then she run in the closet and lock that door tight. "Ha ha!" old Claude laughed. "You can hide, that's okay. In fact, it's mo' better with you out the way." Claude put on the nightgown and grandma's nightcap, then jump in the bed like he taking a nap. He pull up the covers round his big old green head and pretending he's grandma just lying in bed. And sure enough, right soon there's a knock at the door, and Claude say, "Come in, what you stay outside for?" And in walk Cajun and Petite Rouge Riding Hood, and they look at that grandmare, and she don't look good. Petite Rouge she say, "Grandmare, your face, it's all green, and your skin got them bumps. Now what do that mean?" Old Claude make a smile, and he say, "It's that flu. It make me all green with them bumps, that's so true." "Why don't you come closer, 'cause I wanna see all that good food your mama done cooked for po' me." Petite Rouge Riding Hood and then Cajun the cat, they take a step closer from where they was at. Petite Rouge she say, "Grandmare, I know you been sick, but I think my eyes be playing on me a trick. Your mouth kinda big, and your nose kinda long, and I got me a feeling there's something bad wrong." "I been rubbing my nose with them tissues," said Claude, and my nose look funny 'cause I rub it too hard. Now come one step closer, said Claude, kind of sweet, 'cause I thinking that maybe it's about time to eat. Petite Rouge and Tijan get up real close. When Claude smiled, Tijan turned as white as them ghosts. Petite Rouge, she said, Grandmère, you teeth big and white, and Tijan and me know that something ain't right. And that's when Claude laughed, and he say, oh, mais oui, it ain't right for you, but it's sure right for me. Claude throw off them sheet, Petite Rouge shout, aye! It's that gator who wanna make lunch out of me. Claude crawl out the bed and then onto the floor. Then Petite Rouge knows she got some trouble for sure. But Tijan the cat, y'all, he know what to do. He's smart for a cat, y'all. You know that for true. When Claude turned his back, Tijan run to the table and jump up on top just as fast as he able. He find him the bottle that say red hot sauce. Then he reach back his arm and he give it a toss. He see Petite Rouge catch the sauce in her hand. Then he pull out that basket, a piece of boudin. He tossed that boudin just when Claude stopped to hiss. Tijan cross his fingers and hope she don't miss. Petite Rouge watch that boudin come fly through the air. Then she reach up and catch it. But guess who right there? That's right, it was Claude. Petite Rouge knew one thing. Old Claude's mouth ain't open 'cause he liked to sing. She take that hot sauce and 'fore you can count to two, she soaked that boudin with that sauce true and true. She shoved that boudin right in front of Claude's nose. Just about the same time Claude done snapped his jaws closed. He think he done bit Petite Rouge Riding Hood, and at first Claude be thinking she tastes pretty good. But then he stopped chewing and closed both his eyes, then sit up and think, maybe he gonna die. He make them back flip 'cause that boudin's so hot, and the next thing you know his tail tied in them knots. He dance all around, he don't know what to do. His mouth feel like fire, his nose burning too. So into this swamp, with his mouth open wide, Claude jump in that water to cool off inside. And then from that closet Grandmère she peek out, 'cause she want to see what be making Claude shout. And when she see Claude in the swamp jumping round, she come out the closet and dance up and down. Then Grandmère, Tijan, and Petite Rouge Riding Hood be rolling on that floor and they laugh theyself good. Then Grandmère stand up and she dust off her clothes. She say, whew, that food sure smell good to my nose. Now pull up some chair and let's take a look at all the good food your mama done cooked. And soon they all eatin' that shrimp etouffee, boudin and gumbo with lots of filet. And when they all through, Petite Rouge tell Grandmère, go sit yourself down in your big rocking chair. Grandmère she sit down with Tijan on her lap, and soon Petite Rouge and them all take them nap. And folks in the swamp say that sometimes they see old Claude hanging round that old stump of a tree. 'Cause Claude, that old gator, he finally cooled down. But when he see people now, he don't come around. Old Claude reckon people be too hot to eat. He don't know that the hot sauce done made all the heat. Old Claude, he been tricked, so it all worked out good for Tijan, Grandmère, and Petite Rouge Riding Hood.